I know I'm supposed to take hiatus, but I will be doing YouTube and I will be back doing videos. Like I said, I want to, I have a video in mind, but also a tier list, actually. I got a tier list in mind. And potentially day in life because day in life makes full sense. Now, obviously, I can tell you that, yeah, I mean, it makes total sense. But it's not just that we talk about. It's just there was a few things in my last video I said that one of the things I said was like just was not true, and that was you're not the one for me. That's not necessarily true. I mean, I know if you're watching this, I know you still are. You just you're just something. Um, I will say is that the fact is I ain't I ain't leaving on my passion. I ain't leaving on it. You see, when I was doing, you see, well, I know I say the same shit. It happens. Um, but the thing is, I always will say this: YouTube is my legacy, and for basically, if I ever had kids, I want them to watch my videos, to know that their dad was a great man who had issues and a lot of other things, but tried to make things work. He really did. But it's also the fact that I wanted to be. It wasn't just that. What I always wanted, it wasn't just passion that I always wanted from YouTube. The passion I have for YouTube. It's more than that. But it's also because I always wanted a girl that, took me to places. Not just places. Has a stable job. But I wanted to have a family with a girl that is something like that. And it's not just like, and I want to be a stay home dad, taking care of a kid. Our kid. If I ever had one with a girl, And I know there's girls out there that can do that, but I'm not. You see, the thing with me, I'm not really capable of driving. I think what prevents, I'm gonna explain this. I have a learning disability, so it takes a long time to learn things. Generally, it does. It takes a while to not just learn things, process it. Well, processing's kind of a different story, but yeah, I mean, my brain works differently than others, and it does. But I've learned a lot of things over time. Um, and it takes a long time to learn from my mistakes. Of course it does. We're all human in our own rights, and we all have flaws of our own that we have to go through, and it's a fact. But I always said, saying that is definitely the perfect dish. Now, there's only one person I did say it to, I think, and it was like, that's an old friend of mine in high school. I already mentioned him, referenced him a few times on YouTube, which is fine, but the fact is I always wanted a girl that can drive me to places and, make sure they have a stable job and, have a family with me. That's the whole thing. That's what I always wanted. I mean, that's what I always dreamed of. That's the truth. I mean, it's not. It's the one of the things I've always said, because it is. But also when I say about the day in the life video, it makes total sense that I want to do that video soon, but it'll take a while. I just don't have the proper. I don't have the. I don't have like I don't like not. I'm not saying I don't have the proper shit, but it's like I'm using my iPad to record, so it's just I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's not good quality, but it'll do for now until until my, uh, until Will gives me my phone back. Yeah, I ain't doing tier lists with him anymore, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because he has his own path to do, and I have mine. And that's fine. What matters is what matters to me is focusing on myself, but and caring, of course. But there's just I shouldn't treat people. I shouldn't treat friends like shit, and that's one of the things that I've learned is to not do that kind of shit. Instead, treat them well and respectful, and don't take advantage of them and all this bullshit. And make sure that they don't do the same to you, because I understand that. I mean, the thing is, like, I know in the last video I mentioned 370. It just doesn't matter to me anymore. Because it was obviously, like I said before in my last video, I said, yeah, it was immature of me to bitch and moan about the money, and I shouldn't. And that's literally that was one of the most immature things of me, obviously. So I will never do that shit again. Being rude and disrespectful, not a good combination. And the way I acted was just so selfish and stupid. I'm quite dishonest, to be honest with that, but I'm here to do YouTube videos, and I'm here to continue helping, and it's not just help, but just to make myself feel better. But also to, you know, I don't have to make videos every single day, and it's just that's how it goes. You know, we all learn from some way or another, and we figure ourselves out as an adults. And it takes a while. It takes a while to kind of figure things out. But I'm in my 20s, so it's okay, you know. You know, it's all right to make decisions that come in later and or early on, but don't make the mistakes. And obviously, don't fuck up your engagement, because that's the most important thing ever. Is, and like I said, I'm talking about Will here. He, you know, he had some struggles, of course, but especially with his last relationship. And I understand that completely. What happened and what expired. I mean, he was supposed to be engaged, and then shit happened, you know? Things happen. And then he just threw that engagement ring into the water to be buried in the dirt. Or in. But it is what it is. And for him, anyway. But he's more focused on other things. He's not going to do YouTube videos, I don't think, anymore. I'm going to continue doing YouTube videos for my own reasons, for my own sake. I always wanted to be... I've always proven that even though I'm the better YouTuber, I still have, you know, improvement. I still have room for that growth. I mean, especially as a person, for me as well. But I'm obviously gonna start being better, so. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Yeah, it for you guys. So I understand that I'm not gonna take a hiatus, and I'm gonna be making videos again because I need to. That's part of it. Me misses it. So yeah. Good day.